Let's check it out. Hey.
Don't forget what we said. Not everything in there is my ally. Not everything is me. And some things may exist without me even knowing. It's called the subconscious.
Okay, is this a Sandy needs a pen and paper game? Potentially. I think this is a Sandy needs a pen and paper game. And I have it just in case. Okay. Okay, so I to open the journal. Okay. This study feels like a refuge, a warm corner of the world where pieces of my life gather. Every object here means something to me, from the worn books on the shelves to the little keepsakes scattered around. But beneath this comfort, there's a secret I'm hiding. Something I'm not ready to face. Tucked away, just out of sight. Okay, so Q and E. Okay. Study. There are pieces hidden all around. Small traces waiting to be found. Sometimes understanding comes from noticing what others overlook, from connecting the dots that seem scattered. It's in these moments that the story begins to take shape. Okay, so that opens. Okay. So let's see what we have that we can touch. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a blanket. I'm guessing there's going to be like something we need to... Ooh. What? Okay, Warsaw and Poland. The bridges over the Vistula are truly beautiful. But every time I see them, I'm reminded that nothing feels the same anymore. The city doesn't look like it did when we were here together. I hope you're finding some peace at home too. Okay. Oh, we got a teddy. So, medium to large bear-shaped object with a soft plush appearance. Made from gentle, comforting materials, it serves no practical function, but is cherished primarily as a companion, offering emotional comfort and a sense of coziness. Okay. So okay, perhaps we go upstairs. Okay. One of these doors has to open. Like, something would have to open. Okay. Exactly. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Here's the puzzly thing, I think. Okay, Alberto's diary. Okay. 1. His toys are still lying around, frayed edges, bite marks, like little echoes of him. 2. The photo of Mum and Dad is still there. 2 distant figures, turned away long ago. 3. I should study more of Freud's works. His theories on anger are eluding me. There's something I'm missing. 4. The postcards she sent me. The ink's faded, but the words are still there. 5. The DVDs are all out of order. I should arrange them properly. By era, maybe? 6. That drawing. He made it for me. It's still there, imperfect but full of meaning. Okay, so I'm guessing that potentially has... Okay, so this is a 6-digit number. Okay. So, find the Freud book mentioned in the diary, find the photo fragments, the computer password, solve the child's drawing puzzle, solve the map, arrange the DVDs correctly. Okay, so... Alright, so, toys. Okay. Alright, so drawing puzzle. This would be the drawing puzzle? Okay. So, math problem! Okay. So, we're going to have to find what these numbers are and then solve the math equation. Which is good. I am better at maths than I am at English. So, this would be X. Okay. 0 plus, or circle plus triangle, equals. Okay. So there'll be something attributed to those symbols that does that thing. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so... Okay. There's, yeah, fragments of the postcards and stuff. Okay. Can I open this? Okay, Dublin. My first trip without you. Dublin is alive and vibrant, yet something feels incomplete without you here. 3 months apart feels daunting, but this city has a way of making time slip through your fingers. I promise to write often. It's how I'll keep you close. Okay. Two figures observe each other in silence, illuminated by the warm light of sunset. The framing is simple, but leaves room for something suspended. Okay. What do we got here? So, okay. So can I... Maybe I need to find all the pieces before I do any of that. Ooh. From future wars to primal roars. Okay. Palermo. Wandering through the alleys of Palermo, every corner whispers stories I can no longer see through the same eyes. The city is just as I remember, yet there is a quiet restlessness I can't shake. Things change even when we're not ready to admit it. Okay, so... Ooh. Sigmund Freud. Fear... Okay, so there was something to do with that book on the to-do list. Fear is a primal emotion deeply rooted in our unconscious. It isn't limited to the physical threats, but extends to what we cannot fully comprehend. In dreams, fear often takes symbolic forms such as menacing animals or dark unknown places, representing our internal conflicts. The mind, unable to express these fears directly, projects them in dreams, allowing us to confront them, albeit in a distorted way. Understanding these dreams is the first step towards facing the fears that would otherwise paralyze us. Okay, so what was the... I found the Freud book. Is that not the one mentioned in the diary? Okay, so some fear... So there'll be more for Sigmund Freud books. Because otherwise that would have counted. Okay. Ooh, here's another one. The psychology of emotions. Joy is the natural result of a desire finding fulfillment. It is not just a moment of ephemeral pleasure, but a deeper feeling that arises when we succeed in realizing our dreams, in achieving what we set out to do. True joy occurs when, through experience, we feel that our actions and desires align, creating a feeling of wholeness and harmony. It is a form of fulfillment that goes beyond more enjoyment. It is the feeling that our lives are going in the right direction, one in which our needs are finally recognized and met. Okay, so yeah, find the photo fragments, computer password, solve the child's drawing puzzle, solve the map puzzle, and arrange the DVDs correctly. Okay, I don't even know what the DVDs are. But, okay, what do we got here? Denver. The city feels silent, as if holding its breath. The lights seem dimmer than I remember. Or maybe I'm just seeing them differently now. They remind me of how much time has passed, how far we've travelled. Do you remember that night we took off the wrong path and ended up watching the stars? I miss those moments. This is my last trip, I promise. It's time to go home. Tigris! Hi! Hello, lovely. How you doing? How's your day so far? Or how's your morning? Let me do a thing for you. I hope you were good. I hope you had an amazing sleep and you're having a good morning. And that you are having all of the coffee because...
And they just keep coming. You guys are the fucking best right now. Oh, because she's the best? That's why, freak.
Oh, is this one of... Is that the... In time, like, chat broke you and stuff.
Guys, I love y'all.
Bunny! How is this a dog? How is this a dog? This is a bunny. Oh, okay. It's not a... Okay. Maybe I should read that before I did that. A soft plush toy that the adult dog loves to cuddle and chew on. So it's the dog's plushie. It's not a plushie of a dog. It is the dog's plushie. Missed you. Glad you caught it today. You have your coffee going. You have to get ready for... You got your coffee? Yay for coffee. What type of... What words are hard. What kind of coffee is on the menu tonight? But yeah, it certainly looks like the French vanilla. Ooh. At the moment I have a strong cappuccino, like it's a strong cappuccino, but I've also had like a white chocolate mocha. Is another one that I've been like, that I've had a little bit of today. Okay, if I nearly found all of the pieces, like every time, okay, so maybe it's like, is this the Sigmund Freud book that I need? The discomfort of civilization. Sadness is an emotion born from the frustration of our deepest desires. A sense of emptiness that arises when we are forced to adapt to a society that demands we suppress our natural inclinations. As we try to fit into a system that leaves no space for spontaneity or authentic expression, inner suffering takes root. Sadness isn't merely the sorrow of the individual. It is the result of a conflict between the self and external forces. Civilization, with its restrictions and duties, distances us from the immediate happiness we experience when freed from its expectations. In this way, sadness becomes our silent companion, a consequence of the disconnect between our primal selves and the structures of society. You finally got a K-cup machine again and want to use all your flavors again? I've been on like the sachets at the moment because yeah, I don't have like don't have the coffee machine currently. Ooh, is this the freaking Sigmund Freud book I need? The Psychology of Everyday Life. Here we go, because we wanted the one on anger. So anger is a powerful force often hidden from our own awareness. While it may seem like a direct response to frustration, its roots lie deeper, buried in the hidden corners of our psyche. Anger doesn't always manifest overtly. Instead, it sneaks into our lives through small forgetfulness, mistakes, and carelessness. When we feel powerless or frustrated, our mind finds subtle ways to express the anger, often indirectly and unconsciously. Every unspoken word, every impulsive action is a reflection of the growing tension until it becomes impossible to ignore. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so the photos. Okay. How is that not? Okay, computer password. Okay. So I'm still trying to find what the numbers would mean. We got a trophy. Okay. From the first spark to the final step. Okay, so that's something with... Okay. First spark to the final step. So something to do with the... Okay. I'm just making sure that there's no, like... Oh, okay. So, so the bunny has what appears to be a 0 on it. And so I'm guessing the bunny is one of the... So I'm going to take a couple of these. So maturity and adult. Yeah, so we are sent... So I'm guessing everything to do with the dog. Okay. Okay, so fully grown. So bowl. Do I have... Is there a number on this one? There is a number. Okay, so there's a 5 on the bowl. Okay, and that one just says fully grown. Because what I'm guessing is I need to find all of the dog's thingies and then it'll kind of lead. So how many? So there's 5. So, and then kind of arrange each of the things in. Okay. Can I open this? Mexico City. The streets of Mexico City pulse with constant movement, yet something feels off. The Palace of Fine Arts is as breathtaking as ever, but the thrill I once would have felt just isn't there. I can't quite name what's missing, only that the world feels a little farther away. Minneapolis. The Rocky Mountains stand majestic as ever, but it's hard not to... Okay. I feel like, and it's probably a red herring, but I should be taking... I'm noticing all of these cities have like a date. So if I go Minneapolis... It's 2022. What's the one in here? Mexico City. ...2019. Just in case it wants me to like put them in order and put them like in order to solve the puzzle. Okay. I don't see anything in there. And like they're everywhere, so Palermo. Is 2015. Alright. Something with the kids' Rubik's Cube. Cube made up of 6 freely rotating color shapes. Alright. I think it was worth like having a look anyway. Dublin. Dublin was 2013. $85. Let me put that in. So 85. That's on family picture frame. So like the word 85, the number 85 might be important. Abuja. 2018. Okay. So what's the Denver is 2021. Ah, this would be the map puzzle. Okay, so I have to do them in order. Okay. Let me write all of the names down, because then I know what I need to find. Okay. Edmonton. Seattle. I've got Minneapolis, Denver, so we need Dallas. Hello, Shabrat! How you doing? I hope your morning's going well. How you, let me do a thing for you. Literally just wake up. That's usually the case for the people who come and say hi to me when they're in the from the States, because yeah, time zones are weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna respectfully ask that you don't do that shit again.
Oh, maybe that was something a game. Alright, so we've got Mexico City, Cuba. Alright, so what I'm gathering is because, yeah, they do have the gate. So I was on the right track with keeping with keeping things with the dates. So what I'm guessing the puzzle's going to be is I'm going to need to date these in order. So I need to find the other postcards from these other dates. So I know I've got Dublin there. Madrid. Paris. Berlin. Warsaw. Bucharest. Done Palermo and Abuja. Okay. So yeah, we're keeping them because yeah, what it's gonna probably want is me to click them in the order. So that's where I'm going with that. So okay. Hey, DVD puzzle. Okay, so there'll be I'm not 100% sure. But this does appear to be kind of like an escape room kind of puzzle game. So there's a lot of like clues around that I'm kind of using to solve the puzzles essentially. So like I have a list of things that I need to do here. So I found all the photo fragments. That was easy. I just had to find them. There's a fruit book that I need to find. The computer password, which I'm gathering has to do with I need a 5-digit code for that one, which I'm guessing has to do something with the dog. So everything, there'll be 5 objects to do with the dog, and they've all got a number on them, and I'm going to have to kind of put them in order because the clue on the little paper clip near the thing basically said from first steps to end of life. So so it would be in that order based on what the numbers are. There's a children's puzzle there, so I'm gonna have to find something to do with the shapes because I know X times and then in brackets circle plus square equals the code for that. The number 85 is somewhere as well because that's a family picture frame. Yeah, it was on the back of that. So I'm not sure where that's relevant. And then, yeah, so there's the map puzzle, and I've got to solve the map puzzle, which is this puzzle. And I've figured out pretty much what I need to do with that. I've got to find a bunch of the postcards, and they've all got like a date on them, and I'm guessing just arrange them in order. Alright, so this one, from Future Roars to Primal Roars. Okay, so that's what this is going to be, Future Wars to Primal Wars. So life among the stars, humanity has colonized distant worlds but at the cost of interplanetary peace. So that's a future war, and that's Primal Roar. So okay, first human tribes are formed. Okay, so the more futuristic ones at the beginning, and there. So I want to inspect that. Artificial comes to beating heart of society. Alright, I'm not sure if okay, I want to okay, let's alright, so it could just be that these need to go into like it's definitely these 3 on this side and those on that side. I've just got to kind of figure out which order they go in here. but have a look at that. Hey, I have a feeling that might be in the... I want to switch those. Okay. Like, it just says... Alright. I'm going to work on one puzzle at a time, otherwise I'm going to confuse myself. Okay. So there were also, like...
Sunlight again.
Alright, so this is a dog toy. Can I have a look at this again? Anderson. 2. So toy bone is indicating puppy. So yeah, toy bone is giving puppy, and that's 2, so puppy. So I'm guessing the first number in the dog puzzle for the computer is 2. That's just where I'm going with that anyway. Okay. Okay, so there is other stuff I can touch in here. Wooden gun. Toy penguin. Ooh, okay. The rocket has an X on it. Okay. And I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. Okay, I'm gonna preemptively guess that's 3. Okay, so that could be a thing. Like, this is also the dog's plush, but it is a bear, and it does have a 0 on it. So a circle. It might not even be relevant. So, like, there's 1 circle. I'm gonna go with that for now. So I'm guessing there'll be another toy somewhere with a triangle on it. Oh, no, this would probably be it, because the... Okay. 1, 2... Okay, that I need to count them on all of the trolley. 1, 2... So there's another 2 there. Another X there. So, yeah, find and touch all of the toys while we are, like... Okay, so this would be the old age blanket. So, blanket is indicating old age. So, this would be the last one. So what do we got? 7. Warsaw is 2014. Okay, teddy bear. Bit hard to see. 1, 2. Okay, so okay, I can see a triangle there on his foot. So there's definitely one there. Okay, so so the 3 X's were rocket. So X, circle, triangle. So 3 rocket. 1 was the rabbit. Okay, now there was 1, 2 on the train. Now this is the bear. So there's 1. Am I only seeing 1 triangle? Yeah, 1 triangle. 1, 2. Two X's. Alright, and I can see a circle there. A circle on his paw there. Alright. Alright. There might be more toys still, so I need to, like, keep an eye out. But that's the toys is definitely related to, like, the... Ooh, I can open this. Alright, Dallas is 2021. Dallas 2021. Okay. Okay.
Weird.
Alright, so it's literally 2 numbers. I could, if I wanted to, like... Ooh, tennis ball. Is this the other dog one? Okay. Okay, so the ball, it says growing years. So we have 8. Okay, so My guess is going to be 2, 8, because the toy bone was puppy, then growing years. I'm going to go 5 because that's just fully grown. Then 0 for maturity adult, and then 7. I might, if that doesn't work, switch 5 and 0 and see if that makes any difference. But yeah, let's see. Can I click on the computer? So we're going to go with 2, 8, 5, 0, 7. Unlocked 8. 0, 8. Okay, so I know 85, 0, 8. So each of them has like a has given me a number when I've solved the puzzle. So okay, so it has to be in the order of this. So 1 was, yeah, okay. So each of them's going to give me a 1-digit number. So 1 was the dog puzzle. 2, family photo. So I've done both of those. 3 is the book of is the fried fruit. Is that book. 4 is the map puzzle. 5 DVDs. And 6 is the drawing. Alright, so we really want to be finding this Freud book. His theories on anger are eluding me. Alright, so is it... Because the one on anger is this one, isn't it? Or am I missing a potential book? Mikey! How you doing? How's your day so far? Doing good, that's awesome. Games are going well. This one's a bit of a head scratcher. I'm doing puzzly things. Let me grab you a shouty outie. But yeah, it's looking like the stream's going to be a little long today as well.
Did he jump to his demise?
I'm not finding any more of these postcards. Unless I'm only touching the ones that we've been to. So I know Minneapolis, Mexico City, Palermo, Dublin, Denver, Dallas, and Warsaw.
Got it.
Okay, so your dad's from Mexico City? But yay! So I didn't need to find all of them and put... Okay, so the dates on them were probably red herrings. But yeah, so... 17. Map puzzle is 17. But I need to find the Freud book before I can do that. Okay, so I think I'm running like a bit of a risk here. I think I found all of the toys that have the things on it. So I'm going to run under the assumption that this is the X equals 6. O is 5 and triangle is 1. So if I run by that assumption here, that would be 6 times 5 plus 1 equals. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Alright, I'm going to try 36, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to double check and make sure I haven't like missed any toys or...
Perfect.
Awesome! Okay, so the drawing's number 36. Alright, so I need to solve the DVD puzzle, and I still need to find a book on Freud. Which I swear I have found all of them, but perhaps I'm just not looking properly. Although granted that I found all of like the ooh, maybe okay. So this puzzle's still confusing me a little bit. From Future Wars to Primal Roars. So obviously future first and then that. So Life Among the Stars. Okay, so that would, I would imagine it would become before Life Among the Stars. Okay, the rest of them were, okay. That was the, so, and that's 71. So the only thing I need to find is this Freud book. That is the only thing that I need to find now is the Freud book. Because it's got a number. Okay, the interpretation of dreams. Because it says, yeah, find the Freud book mentioned in the diary. And it's the psychology of emotions. Work is stressing you out. Ugh. Boo. Hope it gets better. Oh! Okay, so I was the right book. I just needed to find... I needed to go grab an item from another room that I found. Okay. So you would think you're starting a bonfire, just need some marshmallows. Okay. So Emanuela Silvestri. Okay, so that's 20. Because, yeah, okay. Ara. I can't do it, but I'm not going to try to embarrass myself by doing it. Okay, so 2 was the Freud book, so 20. And then that's map puzzle 17. DVDs 71. Drawing 36.
Perfect.
Okay, we've opened the safe. What do we got? Can I have the key, please?
This looks important.
Okay. Where does this open? Because this clearly opens a door. The question is, which door? Does it even open a door? Is there something that's locked that requires a key? Like, I did all that and I have a key. Can I leave now? Someone wants to phone up my work and tell them to send me home. Say Kale has some important stuff at home. If he doesn't do it, the world will implode. Okay, so I picked up what I'm pretty sure is a key. I just don't know where it goes. Airdrop incoming? I'm confuzzled. I don't know. Let me pick it up, but that's the bunny. I did the puzzles. Is that, and like, I have a key. So I would think that key would let me out. unless I'm overthinking it and getting the key was the end of the demo, but then normally they would say, hey, good job completing the demo. Like, don't you, isn't that most days though, Kyle? Don't you, like, okay. Gateway small keep. Okay, so there is a. So it is showing me that I have the key. An emote? I'm hoping you mean emote, and that's just not another weird way for like. Ah, okay, so yeah, that's what you mean by horny explosion. Okay. That's what you mean. Yeah, I don't think I need that anymore. But I do need to try and figure out where this key goes. I was thinking it could have been a really weird name, like for doing for a different kind of explosion that happens when you're horny, if that makes sense. Brain went to a weird place. Okay. So yeah, I can see what I've got item-wise, but like... I can't use them. I just want to like... Like, I'm not, Oh, the mod love. Alright. I'm basically basically just checking right now to see whether...
Alright.
Hey, I can't even find anything that might have the answer that I seek.
What's this?
Is that what my key goes to? This message was out there to be a distraction. Ooh. Compact device, its keys one from frequent use. Its purpose is clear, to capture voices, memories, and conversations that would otherwise fade into the past.
Hey, if you're listening to this, it means you're finally here. Our son. Our little miracle.
It still seems unbelievable. Soon we'll be able to see you, touch you, and swear that nothing in the world will ever separate you from us.
We've talked so much about you. About who you'll become. And about who we'll be.
Yeah, probably.
No matter what happens, we'll always be here.
You know, the world can be a chaotic place. Days filled up with things, with commitments, with responsibilities. But you'll never be one of those things to fit in between appointments. You are our heart.
No matter how much work there is to do. No matter how much time slips away from our hands. We'll never let you feel alone. Never.
We will always love you. And we'll always be here.
Okay. Liars, 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 liars. Alright, I'm guessing I follow the trail of liars. Okay, there we go. End of demo.